Hey guys, it's another jungle commentary. I haven't done these in a while actually. I was sort of waiting until the jungle died down, all the changes. I'm on a Smurf, so I can commentate better instead of needing to focus 100%. I'm focused 99% on this game, 1% commentator. But why Malphite? I think he's the strongest out of the tank jungles, or maybe him or Olaf. Like Sejuani is pretty good, but I prefer Malphite over her. General idea is you alt in, you obviously buy the cool skin, and then you press E on the AD carry. He does surprisingly a lot of damage for someone going tanky because of his scaling on his E is is it third of my armor? Possibly. But
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
But combined with W is 40% more armor and AD at the final level, which is actually quite big, because who else in the game has a 40% buff to their stats? So I'm probably going to get a leash from bottom. Start blue, that's always nice. Malphite's biggest weakness is he's completely garbage pre-6. The reason why I don't think it's as big as a problem anymore is because how nerfed the jungle is right now. A lot of the early game jungles have trouble. So they get less ganks than they should do, like say in a previous season. So Malphite's slightly weaker than Sejuani early, but I feel like for most of the game, Malphite's better after 6. And he has a better skin. You will lose.
Minions have spawned.
We're gonna go E first. We're actually not gonna get Q until level 4 because we're not gonna gank at all. It's like when you're Nihilus, like you could go Q level 3 or you could just keep farming and get a second point in W. I think in the next patch we're gonna get a second point in E, we'll see. But I don't know what Morg's doing, so I'm just gonna do this with Mr. and Miss Caitlyn. Could have been a better leash. I think he's trying to cheese him. Yes, it does. So I do take a little bit more damage than I should. Compensate, I'm just gonna stand still for about 6 seconds. Okay. I just want my passive block 70 damage. Yeah, I don't know the point of not going to lane now. Notice I kill the small ones without ever actually autoing them once. Pressing W gives me 20% more AD and armor, so that's nice. We can finally use one pot. And we can wait 5 seconds. Let's see, 5. Good, 4 seconds. I usually start counting down when I reach the camp, so say I would have been autoing it instead of standing still at that point. We're not gonna put much pressure. We're just gonna hopefully have my team be aware that Mr. Rengar is somewhere. I'm just gonna ward here. Highly doubtful he's at my red already, so very possible that he's at his blue though. You can do this right. This is a fairly no pressure route, but most people just farm all day anyway, so if Rengar is anywhere on the map, he's there. So gonna wait 5 seconds and then we're gonna start this camp. Cool thing is, it's very hard to kill you unless you really screw up. Since most jungles happen to be physical, I'm just popping that because if I get yanked, at least I have the HP from it. Since most jungles early do a lot of damage from autos, this really reduces it, and my W puts armor on me, so I'm good. Obviously there's always a chance to die, but not as big compared to a different jungle. Because notice I did a full clear, and I have not actually used my second potion, so that's called value. Always keep an eye out before you recall, just in case. Like I might have to like stop my recall to stop a gank, but looks like it's fine for now. Go blue smite, even though it's nerfed. It's the only smite that Malphite really uses. He doesn't really use red smite that much because he hardly autos. Malphite's job is just to be really annoying to whoever he ults. So Purple Smite's not really needed. Notice my E and W. My W does cleaving. Kills the small ones without even me autoing it. Like, Purple Smite's for the people that need to auto the small ones or, like, run out of mana. I don't run out of mana. Like, the only reason if I ever run out of mana is if I use Q. Q has a really bad ratio, mana to damage ratio if you use it when it's level 1. So you only use it in games or when you have blue buff, because 14% slow. It's one of the lowest slows in the game, so worst slows in the game at level 1, so I suggest not using it unless you're ganking. So if I went AP, oh shit, that was a good snare. That was the second good snare. Wow, that was actually perfect timing. Don't have almost be level 5. Gets 5 XP, let's see. It's fine. As long as I don't fall too far behind, that's the idea behind Malphite jungle, is that you outskill Rengar later, but surprised he's keeping up so much. I think it's because I waited too long on blue. Maybe I could have not used my passive up blue buff or wolves. Yes, 630 because I leeched a wave mid. I'm gonna clear this to get 6. And that's when the fun begins. I might actually go top. She's dead, so I'm gonna return counter gank top before I get blamed. What is he doing? I have to use my outfit. The little bastard was a little too fast for him. So, unfortunately Rengar got a second gank off, so what you gonna do? So I actually go Tabi. So actually the change in Ancient Home actually hurts Malphite. More, or like it actually doesn't help Malphite. Even it'll be helpful to tank jungles overall, but Malphite gets the least benefit from it because there's no more tenacity on it, and you get less HP because Malphite technically doesn't build HP like say Olaf. I play Olaf and Sejuani, you stack HP easy, but Malphite doesn't do that. He goes Frozen Heart usually first item, and then usually Randuin's or maybe an MR item. Like he doesn't usually go Warmogs. Sometimes they go Warmogs if the enemy doesn't have enough magic damage. You know what? I'm gonna go Warmogs this game. Why not? Because no LeBlanc in their right mind would ever use a combo on a Malphite. So you can give this up. Remember, if you only use W and E, it's not even that much mana. It's 120 for 2 slams and then 25 from W. So not even that much to clear it. And notice I'm still near full HP. So as long as I have this up, then it's fine. Surprised Rengar might be going top. I think Rengar's top. Let me see. If Timo plays any more, oh shit, he's mid. I see. Oh, here goes the blue. Fuck. I'm gonna have to gank someone. I'm curious. If he's not going for that, what the hell is he going for? I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm going out. Wow, fuck! Yeah, I got blown up early. What the hell? Oh, she's level 7. I was like, why is she 4? Fuck. That wasn't so good. I thought we had a kill. Damn, I think if Kate moved out, we could have had a chance. Because Morgana was the one I was actually really behind and not Kate. Alright, it's not good. We'll have to... I was going to use ult on top lane later, but that happened. I thought we were going to get a kill on Mr. Rengar, but I believe he got healed by Tristanas. So not good for business. It's fine. Like, falling behind early is fine on Malphite, because you know you can outscale. You just have to not fall too far behind. If you fall too far behind, obviously, no shovel is gonna dig you out. There we go, my AoE hits all of them, so. Yeah, notice I've barely taken damage already. I haven't even used a pot. Don't even need to use smite. Like, it's because your E, ground slam, slows their attack speed. So, suddenly, they're not even getting through the shield. They have trouble getting through the shield, but when they're attacking slow, they're definitely not getting through the shield. Damn, Rengar is way up right now. Damn. Yeah, you got a lot of kills. Or you got 2 kills before I got my first gank in, and then I got the dragon after the 3rd gank, so not looking too good. Fuck. Oh yeah, the AD Teemo fucking shrooms are really gonna hurt us. Max W second. Does more, or it gives you more damage. Like Q is just costly. It's only, yeah, you don't really gain much from it. W gives you more AD armor, makes your E hit harder, and it's not as expensive as Q. So, there's Gengar. Here comes Gengar. Yep, here he comes. And Morgana's like not looking. Yeah, I don't know. I pinged it. Like sometimes, like that's mid lane and bot lane's fault, like, or mid and Morg's fault, cause like I pinged it several times. I knew it was coming. Like, what am I gonna do? Like teleport there, refresh my ult for some reason, and then do it? No, it doesn't work like that. Like, if you ignore your jungler's pings and you get ganked in a very easy preventable gank, then you lose. Like, simple as that. So I'm not even gonna give him the explode because he's just bad. Like, I'm just gonna cut my losses. Like, I don't even think, yeah, they used anything on him. That's sad. That's actually pretty sad. So, I don't know, dude. Like, that one was so easily preventable. Pink ward by Rengar, okay. Very interesting. Good job, my Raptors. We're winning bottom and top, so that's fine. So, even though we have a deficit mid, we can get around it. Does this guy really want blue? No way in hell. I think he's roaming, but it's gonna be a pretty piss poor roam, because he's walking over several possible ward spots. That's the funny thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's definitely a word here, so very smart of him to say that. Fuck, where is it? I know there's a word somewhere here, but where is it? Oh, 2v2 kill. Wow, they must have got a hook. He just got rock bottom, bitch. Okay. Rengar could be here. If Rengar fights me, I think I have him. Unless he gets me when my cooldowns are all down. But I don't think he can, because my blue buff makes it very hard for my cooldowns to ever be always down. I'm pretty sure they're going on mid. Let's be real. He's probably killing mid again. Let's begin that frozen heart, gentlemen. We'll work against 3 of their Teemo, Tristana, Rengar, LeBlanc obviously not. But we can't do much about that. Like, we can't itemize against everyone. Already. Yeah, Get out. Shit, dragons actually very soon. Have to keep this slime then. God, God help us. Ah shit, Rengar's probably coming down range.
An ally has been slain.
It's not Rengar. I've not actually seen Rengar in a while. I'm actually surprised that I haven't seen him in a while. So, there he is. I think he just ulted. But if Ari misses that, yeah, that's not good. There we go, full combo. Does enough to kill you, buddy. Too bad I won't get the dragon, but we'll take his friends out. Yeah, we get a splash. So it doesn't matter we lost dragon. Like, whatever, we get 4 kills. I'm fine with that. Sometimes you don't always get everything, you know? So, got what I wanted. Which was his head on a platter. He has brutalizer. You could, I don't know if he could kill me. Whenever I press W, I'm at 200 armor, so don't think he's got me. So, despite the early game setbacks, we're back in the driver's seat. Like, that's just how Malphite is. Like, he's very brutal, and or like around this time in the game, he's one of the strongest champions in the game. Like, how do you dodge that engage? Like, you have to flash, obviously. It's like anti-engage, like a slightly weaker version of anti-engage, but more range. Like, I can flash, and then it's pretty massive range. So they're forced to flash, or they will die. Because my damage is actually pretty good at this time of the game, and my durability is insanely good at this time of the game. So, people underestimate how much damage Malphite can do. Because when I press W, 106 damage, 138. So I'm getting quite a bit of damage there. Is it 30? Did I just get 32? Yeah, I get 32 damage on my autos just from W. And then that's not counting the 40 plus armor I get, which goes into my E damage, so that increases. We're gonna get Warmogs now. Warmogs is alright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go double giant spell. Nice. So rather than get MR, I'm just gonna go Warmogs. My shield goes up, 10% of the HP of Warmogs goes into my shield, so it's really good later. So at the start of the game, it's 10-second cooldown. Later on, it goes to 8 seconds, which is right now. And near the end of the game, when you're at, I think, level 14 plus, I think it's 6-second cooldown. So it's massive. Like, it's like really, really strong against poke. So if they don't hit you in 6 seconds, well, you're gonna get that 300 HP shield back up. Right now, it's at 227. But I haven't gotten Warmogs, so. I'm here. I'm expecting to jump in. I hope Morgard Ari can charm. Oh, that's one. It's whatever. Like, I'm gonna slow him down with E, and then we kill him. The thing is, if anyone relies on auto attacks for damage against Malphite, you press E or you just sit beside him with Frozen Heart. When you combine both of them, though, like his attack speed is reduced by 50 by this, and 20 by the Frozen Heart. So it's not 70. I think it's not additive. It's shit. Multiplicative, I think, so it's not gonna obviously crush them, but it's like 60 something, so whatever, it doesn't matter. 59, 67, I don't give a shit. But like, who attacks like that, or who can really do anything when you're lowered by that much, is what I'm saying. Pretty massive. So easy double kill there. I just gotta get wards. I've been really bad with wards this game. I probably shouldn't sell this stupid potion. I don't really care about my shield because, yeah. Notice how slow this thing attacks whenever I E it. So, It just sits there. See that? It's not actually attacking me. Only when its tongue comes out is it attacking me. So it's actually doing its idle animation, which is when it's not attacking or anything. So if you notice there, it didn't actually. Did not actually attack that much because it's so slow. It had 0.27 attack speed. That means for every. Actually, wait, let me see this. Every 4 seconds it gets an auto one, I believe. Yeah, I think that's how it reads. Only the bitch can kill me, and even she has a little bit of problems. That's annoying. I'll go for Thresh. Obviously, I'm gonna speed myself up. So one trick you can do is just kill a unit nearby, and on your way towards the target, and you get a little speed up. We're not gonna get him, but could we get him? You know what? I want to try. She's suiciding, actually. That's actually impressive, because I think Wukong might get the XP. Okay, fuck, Wukong's a dumb fuck. I think if Wukong walked towards him, would have gotten the XP. Yeah, I don't think we're getting it. Oh, there's a shroom there. I think if Wukong, like, if someone suicides like that, always walk as close as possible to them, unless they're like insanely far away. Because if you're on the same screen, you're still getting EXP. You don't get any gold, but the EXP is EXP. It's still good. Just because you don't get the kill doesn't mean EXP is filthy and you don't want it. So let's see as well. Okay, good. Note that your E doesn't work on Dragon, or else Dragon would never attack. Because his attack speed's so low that. I don't want to go for that, but if I ult over and there's several people there, then we're in trouble. So whatever, we get our first Dragon. Doesn't really help Malphite, sadly. Dragon does not help tank jungles almost at all. It's like, oh boy, sure could use that 8 damage. I love damage and AP. It's so useful. Let's see, so yeah, I go blue spine instead of purple. I don't have any problems with killing this small one. So watch this. So I press W out of camp, E, auto it down. Like, notice I've not actually hit auto those small ones at all. But that's how, oh shit. That's how it is with Malphite. So you don't really have sustained problems, and your clear isn't sped up because you never actually auto the small ones unless you screw up. Oh my god, that's a lot of resources for the fucking gunblade team out. Shit, I gotta hurry this out. I'm coming. Oh my god, this Hari is killing me. You're killing me. Okay, he's not dead. The bitch is still alive. She got away. Oh wow. Surprised she got so far. So, Malphite's damage when you press W is actually quite big. So so my ground slam gets 27 damage when I press W, just by pressing W. That's not counting the 50 bonus AD I get every time I press W. So I'm getting a free BF sword every time I press W. I'm also getting 100 armor when I press W. Okay, fine, about 90 there. 90 armor, 91 armor. So if you want to be exact, 91 armor. So later game, this is what I mean by Malphite outscaled a lot of jungles, is the raw gold value. Raw gold value here is insane on my W. The later the game goes, better it gets, because it takes into account all your armor, not just bonus armor, but base armor, because your base armor goes up per level, obviously, as you level up. So pretty big deal. I'm gonna go Renwins it is. So I'm gonna get this and this. I could go Banshees. And if it was a different game, like say we're against more, we're gonna get this. So good. If we're against more magic damage, we'd go Banshee second instead of Warmogs. I feel like Frozen Heart's so good because it gives you nice CDR and the armor builds into everything else, and it gives you enough mana to spam stuff. Technically, we don't need blue unless it's for mana because our CDR is so high that we're already at 40%. You can't go over 40. But dang, am I strong? Where am I strong? Drink of that, nothing. Might be a pink in it, but I'm not too lazy to check. Okay, I'm moving up. I don't know about this one actually. No, that was actually a bad engage. I think. Wait, might get one. Might still get one. It's still not as ideal as I want it to be. Because Ari and Caitlyn didn't really have much follow up. Wow. I'm gonna check this place out. No, place has been looted. So cool thing about Warmods is it regenerates your HP, but this makes you really resilient against poke comps, like say Nidalee. Because they have to get through your shield, and if they don't get through your shield, the Warmogs will go off. What the hell is she doing? I don't really give a fuck about towers, so. That's how cool, Warmogs is on Malphite. So not only have to go through a 337 HP shield, they have to break it, so the Warmogs does not start regenerating me insane amounts of HP, which I'm slowly going to be full HP at this rate. See? Notice? Damage technically hasn't been taken on me. Because of the shield. Yeah, so I'm basically immortal. I'm still getting that juicy regen. I don't know what Caitlyn's doing, but I might as well go. So I'm almost. There we go. The regen was wonky there. I think I did. That is weird. Never mind. I guess it's not as good as it sounded. Did I just walk by a shroom? Yes, I did, sir. Shit. I'm in trouble, buddy. I'm killing this guy. Sayonara, you little shit. Oh, fuck. He got away. I think I might not get this. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm pretty fucked, aren't I? It's cause you see the, fuck, what's it called? There's a cast time on the Tristana jump, so you notice she actually jumped as she was being knocked out, because it was, my ult hit her before the channel was done, and it goes off even, you can only interrupt it when the channel is, or the cast animation, it's not even a channel, I'm not gonna call it a channel, so if the animation goes off, then that's when you can knock her up and stop her from moving, but in this case, it was not done, so I hit her during the animation that started. It's like when you hit an Ezreal doing his ult, it's still gonna go off. But here we go. Just send us home. Let's see. Might get home, guys. Finally. We got tower destruction. I don't really care about that. Oh ho. There we go. Let's finish this. Okay, let's finish this. When I press W, I got 110 armor. Rengar's not very useful in this situation. As long as I ult him or Caitlyn, we win. So, I'm locking it. Let's see. I don't have flash, damn, I wish I had flash. Okay, well, wish no more. There we go, not so lucky this time, asshole. There we go, I sort of needed that fucking magic shield for a while. So, the thing about Malphite, which makes him so cool, is you can engage. Like, if you're winning, you can force a fight, win the game just like that. Like, why waste time not winning the game? Like, if you don't have an engaged champion, let's say I'm Kha'Zix, I have to wait until someone else goes in. Like, figure out that maybe we can win this game. So Malphite just doesn't care. He breaks down the front door and says, we're stronger, let's shoot them all. And then you get arrested, home invasion, etc. So. Is it over? I don't think so. Fuck. This may be troublesome. We have tower destruction and a lot of minions, so we can do something. But avoid the obvious. That was laggy. But yes, well, you see what happened. So Wrangler did get a lead early, as expected, and eventually outscale because Malphite's just better later. I think, very straightforward champion. You get a lead, just pummel them in. Pure Fury carries, obviously. Dive for the backline when you can kill them instantly. I guess down. Poor guy. I think they're gonna surrender soon. I would surrender after that. I'd be demoralized. Oh yeah, really, really strong item on Malphite would be this. Wait, not this. Wait, that's a horrible item. Wait, this. This one. So what it does is... Oh shit. Whatever, it makes your ult bigger and your ult bigger and... Oops. And... your E bigger. I think it might increase the range of your Q by a little bit, but not much. I forgot how Q is calculated. Some spells are calculated from the edge of your hitbox outward, and some are calculated, the range of the spell is calculated either from the edge of your hitbox or the center of your champion. There's no consistency on it, so I'm not sure of Malphite's Q personally, but I'm assuming it's probably edge of hitbox. Nice. So this is basically over. I press W, I get 130 armor, and I am God. My E does 350 damage when I press W. So it's not bad for a cooldown of 4 seconds. Slows their attack speed by 50% for 3 seconds. So that's pretty massive. I'm gonna press W, I get 80 damage, so I'm almost getting 2 BF swords every time I click W. So like I said, the scaling on my W is insane. It's one of the strongest spells in the game. Like if you put this on an 80 carry, they'd be like, God, just for the 80 part. They don't even care about the armor part, but the fact that I can use both parts is insane. Yeah, I just wanted to assist, buddy. Alright, let's finish this. Alright. Where'd she go? Okay, she's dead, but... Rock bottom, baby. So, I think Malphite's pretty strong. Next patch, I don't think he'll be much benefit from it. I still think he's a really strong champion because all the early games have been nerfed, early game jungles have been nerfed, and his mid to late game is one of the strongest out of all the jungles in the game. So, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll do an all-off one next. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, it's just mostly me explaining Malphite. I think Malphite's a good pick. Like, there's nothing to lose by trying him. You just lose a little bit early. If you go even early game, that's fantastic. And then you outskill because your ult is one of the best ults in the game. Your E is one of the strongest spells in the game. Your W is one of the best scaling spells in the game. Your Q is whatever. It doesn't matter. You have a good passive. So, you're really good tank. Out of all the tank jungles, I prefer Malphite and Olaf. So, this is a plat game. Don't worry. Okay, that's okay. Worry about that. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later. Have a nice. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.